I'm going to show you guys how to connect the sensors and the motors to the brain on your test bed. So you should have a, turn this around here, should have a limit switch, which is this one. Make sure it's got the little metal bar on it. You should have a bump switch, it's the little button. It doesn't matter where you put them on the test bed. The key is they have to be able to plug in to this end that has the letters on it. Okay, the button, this one, bump switch, is going to go into letter A, and the limit switch is going to go into letter B. So when you want to plug it in, you will see there's a little tab on one end of the plug, and there's a slot here at the top for the tab. So make sure the tab is facing up when you plug it in. Okay, a lot of kids just plug it in about that far, think it's plugged in. It's not. You're gonna have to wiggle it a little bit to make sure that you get it plugged all the way in. Should look like that. Move that out of the way. All right, the limit switch is gonna go into letter B. Same idea. It's got a tab to show you which side is the top, and it goes into letter B. It's going to take a little bit of wiggling, and there you go. Next, you need to find an extension cord which looks like this. It may have a light in it. It should have a light in it. If it does not, you need to get an LED light from me. Now, if your LED light ever comes unplugged, or if you need to, maybe it burns out or whatever, you need to change it. It's really important that you get them plugged in the correct way. So see the gold faces here, gold faces here. Okay, those need to be on the same side like this when you plug it in. And if the little light part sticks out, sometimes it pops out a little bit, you might need to push it down in there. Okay, do not want to do it like this, where there's the gold face from the light on one side, no gold face over here. See how they're not matching up? All right, if you do it the wrong way like this, the light will get really, really hot and could actually get so hot that it burns you, and it won't turn on and off like it's supposed to, and that's usually the issue people have with the LED light. It's very, very important that you get it plugged in on the correct way like so. Gold face, gold face. All right, now this one's got a tab to show you the top, so you want to plug that into hole C, just the same way that you plugged in the other sensors. Again, make sure it gets plugged all the way in. I know it's a black plug, so it's more difficult to see, but there you go, you can kind of see it. I just tuck mine into one of these holes right here so that it's out of the way of the motors, or I mean the wheels. You don't want any cords getting tangled up in your wheels when they're moving, because that can rip the cords apart and cause them to break, and that's not good. Okay, you're going to take one of your motors, and you'll see there's a, if I can get it angled right, there's a hole right here. Okay, and you need to get a motor cord, looks like this, and notice it has a little tab on it like this. Okay, the tab has to go in, see if I can get this on the camera just right. You'll see, difficult. Like this one, the tab part is down. See how it's not a perfect square around? There's like this different shaped edge right here. So you got to make sure you get the tab into the right spot. If you don't, it won't let you, it won't fit, it won't plug in. And then you'll plug it in until you hear that little click. Okay, I'm going to show you on this other motor right here. So this one, you can see there's the part where the tab, oh, it's difficult to see on here. There's the part where the tab's going to go, and see if we can get it so you can see the click. There we go. You hear it click in, you see it click in, then you know it's in there. If you ever need to take the cord out for some reason, it's very important that you don't just pull the cord out. You have to squeeze the little tab up or down so then you can take the cord out. Don't just pull it out. You'll break the cord. Okay, I'm going to plug my motors into ports. Oh, wrong ones. Into ports 1 and 2, right here. Plug one motor into port 1, plug one motor into port 2. Again, you want to make sure that you hear them click. Now this cord is really, really long. So I'm going to take the cord and kind of wind it around my motors a little bit to try and keep it from getting tangled up in my wheels. I want to make sure that it doesn't get tangled up in my wheels when I start using my test bed. I had just enough space so you can see I wound it around the little motor part right here and right here, and then you can see where they're plugged in, 1 and 2. There you go. Then if you took your plastic cover off, you shouldn't need to. I took it off just so you could see the numbers easier on the video. But if you did take yours off, make sure you put the plastic cover back on. It's got magnets on there to position it just right. You want to keep that plastic cover on there as much as possible. Finally, you need to get a piece of blue tape, put your name on it, and then put that somewhere on your build plate, because all of the test beds are going to look the exact same. And you want to make sure you know whose is whose. So I got my name on there, everything's plugged up, and you are ready to go.